England Patriots. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Now the leading rusher for the Pats last year is a rookie, Sony Michel. Looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And that's called winning at the point of attack, isn't it? Right there at the line of scrimmage. I know he's a little bummed out now. He doesn't get credit for a tackle for a loss, but no game, his guys will take that.
And speaking of winning, to be as cheesy as we can, he was the winner of the NFC Defensive Player of the Week award from last week, so he's really stringing together some good football.
So not only did he get a gold star, he might have gotten a gold watch too, huh?
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Shotgun now for Brady. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Breaking that one up, the former All-Pro Josh Norman. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
The Redskins take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
A carry for Bryce Love, the 4th-rounder from Stanford. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Watch the twitch.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. This is Chris Thompson in his 7th season now as a Redskin. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. 11 yards there, first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Throwing now, Haskins on first down. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. Now he gets this deep into Patriot territory. A huge play there for Washington, and even 50 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On first down, here's Love. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, Love. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Patriots. A fumble loss lost last week, now a fumble lost this week. Is this just growing pains of a rookie?
It is growing pains, but they can't afford them. Not him nor his team. That means extra work during the week with his coaching staff and extra work on his head to make sure he doesn't lose his confidence. They like him. They want him to flourish.
Because you know he wants to avoid that label of being a fumble machine.
It is a label that is hard to shed, and that just means teams come after you even more, ripping and raking at the football when you're carrying it.
And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
To throw is Brady. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Team 6.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they look to throw. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Montez Sweat in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Kirk now, the return man. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. He was looking for Paul Richardson there, and it's 3rd and 5.
Ready. 50, Max, 50. Push him back.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. He was looking for Paul Richardson there.
Well, this is one of the downsides of being a rookie quarterback. You know you're going to get called out about everything you do that goes wrong. Here, maybe he's a little uncertain about where to go with the football. And at this level, uncertainty equals turnovers. And this one winds up being intercepted.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Give the tackle there to Josh Norman. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Brady to throw on 2nd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. They've got it 1st and goal at the 6. To throw, it's Brady. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
51. Mike 51. Check back. Let's go on. No, 66. Let's go on. No, 66.
Brady. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Brian Body Calhoun. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Edelman was the intended target. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's the Redskins in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Check, check. Lucky. Out.
Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Under 10.
Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. And if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
On 1st down, Love. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. And now time will be called here as we've got an injured Redskin down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. To throw on 2nd and 6. Haskins. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
1st down, here's a run with Peterson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
From the gun, it's Haskins. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Hey, get him, you got him. 95, ready, go.
They turn to Love on the handoff, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Bryce Love hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Redskins are able to strike for 6. Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. A reminder about Sunday Night Football later tonight. It's a rematch from the divisional round last year. Colts and Chiefs from Arrowhead. Then tomorrow on Monday night, the Browns and 49ers from Levi's Stadium. For the Browns, a fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
He's checking. Crash, long. 99. Check 99. Slam.
Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Check 31. Shift.
On first down, it's Haskins. This will be caught inside the 10. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Chris Thompson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now 14-0.
14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Check 9.
Brady will try again on second down. To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. That catch good for 5. It's third down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
Mike 5-9.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Got his man, that's Harry. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Two minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Check.
On first and 10, here's Brady. Throwing the comeback route. He's got the hook up to Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Now Brady again. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 36. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Out out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Haskins on 3rd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. And that was a young pup, the rookie, being intercepted by a veteran DB.
And I loved our quick conversation in pregame with him on the field where he said, hey, look, I love playing these young quarterbacks. They don't know a whole lot yet, so I can use my mind to put me in a position to make a play.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the...
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Demaryius Thomas, 88 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly for 6. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here. They
did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be stopped just shy of the 25 with a penalty marker down. Here's the call. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Here we go, though. Here we go again. Shit. Hey, alert 3.
Now Haskins on 1st down. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Duron Harmon. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Brady, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, check it.
To throw again. Brady, he's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ozzie!
46 the mark.
Hey, check it.
On play action, now Brady. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. N'Keal Harry, the rookie, his intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
He was covered by Josh Norman.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Back.
Hey, go 66.
Switch. Ringer, guys. Fight.
Throwing again. Brady. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And caught by Thomas. Touchdown, New England. Demaryius Thomas in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Gostkowski with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 3. And some room to roam now. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here we go. Pittsburgh. 22, get over.
Running to start the drive is Love. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A huge play there for Washington. 74 yards.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They come out here in the eye. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Going to give it to Love. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Bryce Love with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Redskins have taken the lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14.
Patriots 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. A first run for the backup, Abdullah. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters a normal.
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. That time a slant, Brady in general on those quick hitters, he just releases the ball so fast.
He does, and he's so accurate, but most of the time he wins before the ball's even snapped by his pre-snap read. Finds out where the defense is and delivers it to the proper place.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
On second and 10, Brady, this is screen to Abdullah. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 13, it's a first down. In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 43. Brady to throw again. It's complete. Abdullah. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
I'm guessing, partner, that if we're in the huddle with the Patriots right now, there's not a single guy that thinks they have any chance of coming back in this one, especially now with Tom Brady there.
Yeah, who's Tom Brady? What's he done in the past as far as comebacks are concerned? They're down right now, but that can evaporate quickly with him in the huddle. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the Redskins' 32-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. And he will find Scott on the right side, complete. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
New England on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Jumper. Kill. Pull it high. Hey, Delta. Alert. Undercrunch. Ozzy.
Shotgun now for Brady. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
The Redskins take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Come on, set.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
No. Off. Good there. Come.
They start the drive with Peterson. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Hand off to Thompson. And an alley to run. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. They'll run on first down. It's Love. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On second down, here's Haskins. That is caught at the 7. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 23. From the gun, Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Throw left side complete to Harry. 19 yards that time for number 19.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Hey, 66.
On first down, Brady. He completes it to Abdullah. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Back now at FedEx Field. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter.
Bravo. Regular.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hodges. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Now Brady. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
66. Hey, Haywood. 72.
Brady to throw for it on fourth down. That is caught inside the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. N'Keal Harry, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. Again, it's Brady. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets him back within a field goal. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll start the drive with Love here. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have it.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Tom Brady needing a fourth-quarter comeback here. He's actually only done it 8 times in the last 5 years, but if you break that down further, the Pats in those years rarely losing in the fourth quarter like they are now. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
From the 45 on second down, Brady. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Montez Sweat, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long.
High 7. Hey, 66. Hey, Alabama.
Operating from the gun. Brady. Slant route. Caught by Edelman. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Brady going to go on 4th down. Going for the deep ball. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away.
The Redskins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Uncorks one for Davis. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one good for 24 yards.
Redskins, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Rush in.
Shotgun handoff now for Love. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
He'll let this go for the end zone. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. They'll hand it off. It's Love, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. 3rd down. Here's Haskins. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down. On 1st down, Thompson. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Josh Doctson, and it's 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Check. Lucky.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Out. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
They're going on 4th down. Haskins. He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And they begin the drive with Abdullah. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Scott. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Wait, 20! 26 a month. I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear.
To throw is Brady. To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. On the return is Kirk.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep. He's got a man. Complete. There he goes right side. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Paul Richardson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Redskins have once again taken the lead. Hopkins with the extra point. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, Alpha! Hey, check my 46! Check my 46! You learn! Let me do.
Back to throw. Wide open, Julian Edelman. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
And now the rookie's free, and he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Bryce Love, 56 yards, and the Redskins are going to add on to their lead. Extra point good by Hopkins, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Their own 27-yard line.
Wait, that 53! How you get alert! Check 3. Sugar!
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Wait, that 380! Alert!
Here we go.
to throw. He's going to let it fly. It's caught at the 10. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Back to throw, Brady. And this is caught, so it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Gostkowski for the point after. And the lead is down to a field goal now. So 15 ticks remaining as they line up for the onside kick. And this will be recovered by the Redskins, and that should just about do it. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Patriots' 40-yard line.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Redskins, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for New England, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll try again next week at home against New England. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
took me so long getting back to my right mind.